115. Back at y'all again. 19 whatever. Tennessee 9641. Any 1900 would have done it. I told y'all this early this morning, man. 151 in Tennessee just by saying 255, 2577 rather. Told y'all this morning, man, any 1900 was going to do. We looking for 150. Did I say 155? Did I say 155 or 151? Just gonna be here for a minute, man. Wow. Tennessee had 808 today. Don't forget 736 it repeat. Let me say it again. Let me say it probably for like 10 times. Let me see. Let me say it again. 376, 736, whatever. However this number come, just try to keep it in. If it takes the whole month, just try to keep the number in. Let me say it again. Whenever you see 736, it should repeat. 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 Oh man, I said 151. Tennessee, you're doing a good job. It's not always what I write down, guys. Sometimes you gotta put the footwork in on your own. I'm gonna just be here for maybe 3 minutes because someone just told me to get up here. Don't forget, guys, if you're playing 1999, you got to keep it in. You got to keep it in. Today, you got to play it. It doesn't get no easier than this. If you playing 1999, you got to keep the number in. Keep it in. Go and get 4 9s. It's not about nothing. This is September. It's possible we can get 4 9s. We over that already. It's no more hype to the quad stuff. It's no more hype. All right? It's no more hype. September, 9s. October, maybe 4 zeros. Did you get the gist of this? August, should have got the 8s. It's no more excitement to the quad stuff, guys. We know this stuff ahead of time already. All right. Today we working around 4s and 9s. What do you like? We had some of these numbers that's already in. 4s and 9s. Like I said, man, any 1900 going to do. I think we had 1982 in DC. What 100? Look, we got 1900 through 1999. That's a needle in a haystack, right? That's a needle in a haystack. Which 1900 did you think that's going to come out? It got to be pure luck at this point. That's when your luck comes in. So today we are working around 4s and 9s. Don't forget, guys. Oh, I said something a few days ago, man, and this stuff is getting out of hand. All right, I see they dropped 1 2, 1 2 2 2. They did something in Florida, 12 20 1 2 2 2 5 or 1 2 2 2 something, man. I almost want to say one of those days was wide open that we had. I think it was probably September. Was it September the 13th? But somehow on one of those days, that was like the only numbers that we should have been considering. Any 12 20 12 22 12 24s, 5s, all the way through 9. On that certain day, we were supposed to get it, but it kind of like, the numbers is going to do what they want to do, guys. Again, we don't know what numbers are going to do. Only thing we can do is try to keep it in. We don't know, is this one going to switch? We don't know if this one going to. How in the world can we determine what a lottery ball is going to do? Where are we with this? How do we know? How much I got on me, man? I think I got like $65 on me. I think in cash. Maybe $40 on the betting app. If I knew what was going to come out, man, I probably would put $40 straight on the number, but that's not how it goes, guys. It doesn't go like that. But let me slow down a little bit because I don't want to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want nobody to say, well, bro, let me just get off of that because we got too many pages right now who just beg and please. I'm telling you, you should do this. You should do this. My system works. I can't do that, guys. Play what you want to play. All I want to do is have fun over here. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. I'm not going to tell you nothing ridiculous, man. Here are your numbers today. You clearly see the date, right? 9/20. We working around nines and fours. It's nothing else to that, right? It's nothing else to that, man. It's nothing else to that. Screenshot these numbers. I have 10 people here. Only one person want to give me a thumbs up. That's weird. But hey, man, this is what you got to go through. Hopefully, 7-3 logged off. That's good, right? And this is wow, man. It's crazy. And they logs off the minute you say something like I actually know who they are. Y'all that scared, man. I don't even know half of y'all who I think is looking at the channel. Y'all that scared the minute I say something, y'all log off. Y'all got to get yourself together, man. Pit 3 at a glance got offended by you talking about his dude pairs and rundown system. He brought me to your channel. Well, look, Pick 3 World, I'm a sub to your channel. It wasn't for him to get offended. Okay, let me just explain to you how this came about. If you got some time, I'm here to share with you because I just don't, just like you, your name is Pick 3 World, right? Now, I don't know nothing about you, but somehow we had to have some kind of interaction. So what Pick 3 at a glance does, right? I have a Malongo's magic window, right? And I use it. I have been using it for maybe 3 years now. I think we all know he opened up his platform. This is Mo Money Terry, and I'm the home of no root sum, no grids, no date digits, this, that, and the other. And hey, look, man, however he want to sell his page, he can do that. But for him to say he's the home of no grids, no root sums, wouldn't you say that he watched other people's pages, right? But my thing was, and I view the Mr. Page because I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say. But my thing is, don't knock what somebody have going on because you don't understand. Don't say because a person say a number might travel to another state that a number don't travel. If you're not understanding the concept of this, just say so. That's all I was trying to say, right? And the other day I say, Mr. Mo Money Terry, I mean, he said he hit a number $4,000. Whoop-de-doo. I have hit many numbers. You can go through my playlist, right? And all I said was, sir, you don't have to show people was that a check? Because I think when you hit a number like for $1,000, I think that you can just go in the store and get your 1,000. I think that's how that go in DC. But it wasn't nothing for him to get offended for. It wasn't nothing for him to get offended about. I mean, if you're gonna jump yourself out there and you want to direct something to somebody, just be man or woman enough to say what you're saying. So a person like Pick 3 World can come to Third Eye Page and say, man, let me see what this man is talking about. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm sharing. I appreciate that. Pick 3 World, can I sub to your channel from here? Can I do it? So I got to sub to your channel. I don't think I could do it on a live, but can you just let me know? I mean, this your channel, so I should be able to see it. That's all I was saying. And I appreciate you for having, having the common sense to say, well, let me go to this Third Eye Lottery page so I really can see what's going on. See, that's a smart individual that you are, right? And today is a new day. Today is a new day, and I mean, if he just don't understand what's going on, about 8-digit numbers, it's clearly right here. If he don't understand, maybe he's listening right now. If he don't understand that I can go here and I can put in September the 21st, and this even for people who got books. If they just can't understand that I'm already ahead of the game, and this is not on my own will. A brother named Ricardo showed me this. If he just can't understand that there's new ways that you can do things, something is just wrong. So if you want to know what to expect tomorrow, and see, I do things just a little different. I would say start playing 1025. I'm not going to never stop saying that number. So tomorrow we are working around zeros and fives. Again, triple nines is not going nowhere. Zeros and fives, we're working around zeros and fives for tomorrow. These numbers are already prepped out. That's why I be saying, and again, I want to be careful because I can't talk about somebody and I'm doing the same thing, right? I can't take shots at books because it helps people pages, right? But why do I have to go in the store and buy a book for $5 or keep ordering books? And I just simply can pay $93 a year, and I had this full navigation in my hand or either on my computer. That's all I'm trying to get out to people. I mean, if it's a harm in trying to help somebody, something is wrong with all of us, right? And we're not going to get nowhere until we all get together. We're not going to get nowhere, man. We're not going to get nowhere. So right now, if anybody want to say, well, tomorrow, zeros and fives, these numbers are accurate. If you clearly looking, right, you know that I like 5421 in DC. Everybody know I like that number, right? Tomorrow is possible. 5421 can come out in DC. It's possible. Simply because the way this calendar is lined up, tomorrow is the 21st, right? We're going to get a lot of 212s. We're going to get a lot of 212s. Maybe tomorrow, 1, 2, 3 will come, right? But probably like in the middle of September, like when we get these wide open numbers like September 30th, right? We'll get a 31. We getting ready to leave off these single ones, right? Because right now we're at 21. Talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago. I prep people ahead of time. And if it's harm in that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, he's older than me. He claimed he almost lost the house, and I don't think that makes you better, sir. I don't think that makes you better. That I'm gonna get up here and tell people I almost lost my home. I almost lost my wife. I didn't know what to do. I done the root sums, sir. You couldn't have done that 30 years ago because the lottery world had just got advanced. I want to say, to my recollection, I learned about mirrors. I just told my cousin that last week. He was in the comments. Probably 13 years ago, the mirrors. I didn't know nothing about mirrors, flips, right? So 30 years ago, I'm sure you didn't know nothing about that because, the internet, you wasn't advanced in all this stuff. So we got to slow down on telling the stories. We sending people in wrong directions. 30 years ago, it wasn't. How did you know about mirrors and flips and all this 30 years ago, sir? And then all of a sudden, something just dropped on you overnight when you was asleep. The Lord said, let me just drop some knowledge on Mo Money Terry. I'm going to send him through a storm. He going to lose his house for a minute. And then while he going through everything else, I'm going to just drop this on him. Since you've trying to figure out different strategies, I'm going to drop this. That don't make sense, Mr. Mo Money Terry. That don't make sense. I'm sorry. I mean, some people you can just throw that on, but it don't take a rocket scientist to pick through what you're trying to say. That don't make sense. So let's get off of that. Anybody want to take this? This is for tomorrow. But again, today, guys, do not forget, 1999, I'm not saying that it might hit your state. All I'm saying is just keep the number in. You know the sum of the number. I think 1999 is the sum of 28. You definitely need to start playing it. It might hit you on the 28th. That's a 8-digit number, right? I mean, you know, it's just bad because he just can't get around what we're trying to talk about. It don't take a rocket scientist. I would love for somebody to try to help me out. I had to figure this stuff out myself. These are your date digit numbers for today. Today is wide open. If you plan 2900, got to put it in. You know, if you plan triple twos, you got to put it in. If you plan triple zeros, you got to put it in. This stuff is right here in your right here. Right here. You like 5 digits. 5 digits. Who in the world want to play 5 zeros? I mean, I wouldn't, but you never know. You never know what these lottery systems might do. We don't know that. And people just need to stop getting up here fooling people. You're sounding ridiculous if you ask me. You're sounding ridiculous if you ask me. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. If you can't go down here when they pull, you can pull somebody's state up right now. All right, Tennessee, all this stuff. Last year on this day, DAY in the morning time, Tennessee dropped 909, right? Box 099, V-Track is a 155. So when you're getting up here telling people, oh, your state likes to do this, I would ask somebody, where's you getting it from? Bring me to what are you trying to tell me about my state? You can't just pull out no paper and say, oh, this state, where are you getting it from? Can you send me somewhere that is saying it? I got this stuff right here. You're looking at this. North Carolina, last year on this day, you had 0229. Box 0229, V-Track 1335. What does that mean? You might need to play 1335 today in North Carolina. Then you can say, man, these numbers might come back and revisit your state because last year it did it, you know. Then you can say that. I listen to these peoples on this channel. DC, last year, we had we had 2292 Florida. Whoever had 2292, you might want to jump in this. The V-Track to that number is 3335. God damn it. Hold on. Didn't DC just give us something? DC just gave us 55553 or something. See, this is where I go wrong at. I'm getting up here, you know, trying to help people, and I'm just missing out because I used to be all on this stuff, man. I really used to be all on this stuff, but I'm getting ready to get back there. Where we at? 28255. Hold on. I know we had something in DC. Pass, win, and draw. So that's it for me. I appreciate that. I mean, what is he saying? I mean, you don't have to carry no bone. You said Pick the Ritter Glance got offended by you talking about his due pairs and rundowns. I mean, he's talking about other people's stuff. So if you can give it, you should be able to take it. You should be able to take it. He know what he doing as an older man. You want to get up on your platform and this is the home of no grids. How many times you going to tell us that, sir? How many times? We heard that already. We know that's how you open up. It's just like watching Good Times. We know we're going to keep hearing, keeping your head on the water. We going to hear that already. We know that. You don't have to keep saying that. That lets you know something is wrong. Something is bothering you, man. You don't have to say that every day. We're gonna watch Sanford and Son. We're gonna go we don't have to say that every day. It plays out. Get with the program, try to win some money. I know you older, but sir, what you doing is just not it. I understand that you're calling hits out. That's cool. We all can do that, man. I mean, this is what the lottery is. A child can call the number out. You can ask the average child right now, give me a number. A child might tell you anything. It's going to come out. But I'm asking him, sir, how long we got to wait? We got to wait for this pair to pop. We got to wait for this. How long we going to do that when you clearly had the stuff right here? What, isn't this more easier? After a zero is drawn, look for a pair 24 or 23. Shouldn't that be easier? So shouldn't you be able to go to your state if your state just had 246? Shouldn't you just say if your state just had 246? Shouldn't you know that a 3 and a 0 is going to be in your drawing? Shouldn't you know that? Isn't this much easier for anybody with any common sense? Shouldn't you still know in DC we getting all of these zeros? Well, we already had 246. I think I just left off of that a few days ago. But how about this? A pair 03 brings a pair 3059. You can go reference this stuff in real live activity. I wouldn't be angry at somebody who is trying to help. I wouldn't be angry. Shouldn't you know if a pair 25 repeats? A pair 25 repeats itself or it brings a 13, right? Pair 11 brings a series. Who's living in the moment? Who just had a 7, 8, 9? Who just had a 4, 5, 6, right? If you had that, I would just simply say play 10, 10. See, some people just can't think outside of the box. Y'all want to see this again? If it says a pair 11 brings a series and often a pair 00, if you had a series in your state, wouldn't you consider cleaning it up with a 10, 10? So let's just say any state that just had a series, you got to play 10, 10. Or can we just go to a state that just had 10, 10? Can we see that a series come before then? I don't understand it. Can't. I didn't make this platform. This is Let's Make Billion. I didn't make this. And it would be worse if a person of color would have made this. And I don't even know what nationality this person is, but why are you mad because I'm sharing something that come from off of a platform? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. If you can't beat them, join them. Just come on over, man, and just learn. That's all you got to do. It's not going to hurt you. Let's go to Chi-Town, and I'm gone. I mean, and I felt bad for everybody in Chi-Town because I saw the 444s. I said, man, I ain't saying nothing. I lost a good individual because she decided that she was going to gravitate to more money to her. And I just, sometimes I can't deal with everybody. If you know I'm going through something with somebody, why would you want to affiliate yourself? And I'm not telling people who to hang with, what pays the view. Do what you want to do, but I'm gonna back off from you. We're gonna look at Chicago. This Chicago. This is my first time looking at Chicago. All right. They had 718. Now, this is something that I do. I'm not even going to look at nothing else, right? They had 718. They had 067. Right now, we see a 4, 6, and we see a 7. So we already know those are numbered neighbors, right? We have a 8 right here. We have a 0. We know we need a 4. We know we need a 4 just by looking at Chi-Town. With this 1 right here, it's possible another 01 should be here. So just by seeing these two numbers, now I'm gonna show you how close we can get without me even looking at Chi-Town. This will be my first time. I'm gonna say Chi-Town might have already had 401. I'm gonna say Chi-Town might have already had 113, right? I'm gonna say Chi-Town might have a 29 pair, and this is where we're gonna stay. This is where we're going to stay just because they had this 6. I'm going to say I know Chi-Town had to have a 29 pair. This is my first time. Let's go to Chi-Town. Just got to get with the program. We don't have to wait on pairs, man. We don't have to do that. 6. What numbers did I call? Like a 1. I said maybe a 1. Did I say a, what was we at, 401? All right, 401. I think I called that number out at 401. Close. Here's 416 just by looking at these two numbers. Here's your 401. I said they should have had a 29, right? No dice on that, just the yet. So you know they got to get one because you know 2, 6, and 9s, those are second number options, right? Right? Those are second number options. So we're in Chi-Town. 67. Look, 467 is right here. Chi-Town might get a 1-1 pair. They might just get a 1-1 pair. It looked like they on a little drought. They don't even have a 1-1 pair. See, I don't have to wait for no number, man. I talk the numbers. I talk to them. I say what I want them to do, right? They're not going to move, but I'm speaking the numbers into existence. I don't have to wait on no pairs, man. Who doing that? Who's doing that? By the time we wait on pairs, he been and got a second retirement check. Who's doing that? We need a 1-1 pair. Let's go to it. Haven't had one here. Come on, man. There's the 401. And y'all had triple fours twice, right? Here's your 1-1 pair. Okay, so they had triple fours 2 times. What can you tell us about that? And that's where we get stuck on. You can't even educate nobody about nothing. I talked to people maybe a month ago. Whenever you see triple fours, you know 480 is around the corner, right? You don't even educate people. We just hearing about, here's your 408 right here. So your antenna should have been up. Here's your 408. There's your triple fours. You're not even educating people. Oh, you telling people win that money, y'all? Okay. But what else? What else you talking about, sir? Everything I talk to somebody about these numbers, it comes to pass. Whether 2 months down the line, whether 3 months down, it's going to happen, man. You just got to wait. And I conclude, that's it for me, man. I sure do appreciate you. Pick 3 World, share the page out. Share it out. But we know now, today is the 20th. Chi-Town haven't had a 1-1 pair in 20 draws, right? We know 1, 2, 3, you got to play 887. Shout out to DC. We might be getting it because I think we just had, no, we had 7, 7, 8, pretty much the same number, you know, but that's it. We're in Chi-Town. Whenever you see 204, you got to play 717. 390, we talked about that. 390 might repeat, right? 390 might repeat. Talked about that. 636, 189 travels with that number. We don't have to sit around and wait till this pair come out and scratch this pair. Oh, well, here it is. Here's your 039. Here it is on the 31st. Here it is on the 12th. So it did repeat. I can blow through anybody's state, man. It don't make no difference. I can blow through anybody's state. All I need to do is see what number came out. And we can do something. We talked about 906. We talked about how that repeat. I have a DC algorithm, right? 906 right here. Either it played already or it should be coming. So Chi-Town might have to play 906 if they haven't already had it. It's like money in the bank, man, when you're looking at certain numbers, man. It's like money in the bank. If you can wait, that's all you got to do is wait. And that's the problem with some of us. We want it fast. We want it fast. We not trying to take nothing down the road, you know. Forget about everybody want to hit. But man, give me something when you don't come online. Give me a little something so I can remember. Give me a little something. And that's where we all are failing at. Everybody want this fast hit. You tell people whenever you see 300, play 890, right? Whenever you see 300, play 890. That's a 6-way combination, right? 300, got to play 809. This stuff is wide open for people, man. It's wide open. 300, where's the 890? Did it come already? Let's see. 300. Where's the 890? This is in August. What happened in July? Any 890s, 908, any combination of that number. I see a lot of series here. Don't forget, if you do get series, it's possible you can get 1010. Series 879. So if Chi-Town haven't had 809, y'all got to play the number. I mean, 300. Where's the 809? Is it gapped out? Stop listening to people, man. You hear people, this number should been came out. You can't tell a number when it's going to come out, man. That's the most craziest thing that I ever heard. Now here I know in MD, because I normally hit 211 on October the 15th, 14th, 16th. I have seen that number skip a whole year. You can't, best thing you could do is say, hey, y'all, I hit this number on this month last year about this time. You can't get up here and tell somebody this number should be out, this pattern should run. You don't know that, man. And it's the craziest stuff I ever heard a day in my life, far as coming to this lottery stuff. How can somebody get up here if this don't come out in 3 days? I don't think, man, come on. Hey, man, with that being said, guys, peace out. Happy Saturday. I'm gone. Appreciate your Pick 3 World. Out.